Right then, boys and girls, injury update. As you can see, I'm riding my bike. There is loads, these fields here have just been cut, so there's loads of green fly, like black and green flies and stuff all over, and rabbits, squalor. And it's actually quite hard to go fast because of the flies hitting me in the eyes and face. I haven't got any riding glasses on. Yeah, injury update. I'm back on the bike, taking it really steady. I'm only able to just cruise down some cross-country trails at the moment. I had a physiotherapy session yesterday, courtesy of the NHS. I didn't go through private healthcare. I just let the NHS do their thing. So 2 weeks after this crash, fuck's sake. Yeah, that was fucking right good. I had a physiotherapy session yesterday on my arm, and the physio basically said that with a grade 3 separation of the AC joint on my shoulder, he was absolutely gobsmacked, and he'd never seen anyone with the range of motion that I've got available to me already. And I was able to hold weight and push back against him as he was trying to sort of push down against my arms. Yeah, and he was sort of blown away a bit, which I thought he was winding me up to start with, but no, apparently not. He got his colleagues in to come and have a look as well, so he couldn't believe that I could get my arms fully up in the air around the back of my head, around my back. I've got literally full range of motion 2 weeks after a grade 3 separation. So, let's go this way. Looks like it's been relatively freshly cut. So, if you can hear that rattling, it's my Fidlock bottle. There's nothing loose or knocking on the bike, it's just my bottle actually. But anyway, yeah, so physio yesterday, the physio basically said that he was supposed to be setting me up with a 6-week program for getting all the motion back, all the movement back in my shoulder. And I already had all the movement, literally 10 days after the crash, and I'm already full motion, fully back up to speed. Obviously not full strength. There's still a lot to do in the way of getting the strength back up, getting all the ligaments and the tendons, whatever it is that's sort of torn, back up to full strength. So I'm going to do some resistance band training. Oh, let's go up this way. I'm going to do some resistance band training, but I've got literally full range of motion in my arm. So as soon as I sort of heard him say that, I was basically running out of the door, desperate to get out on my bike and have a ride. I tried to pull up like for a bunny hop like that, and it did hurt a little bit. Or it's sort of tender right on the edge of the top of the collarbone. So I'm not going to be, oh, here's the deer, here we go. 3 deer right in front of me. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3, there we go. Little baby deer. Bless them, they're everywhere at the moment. Where was I? Yeah, so I tried to do a bunny hop and I could feel it pull a little bit. So the full strength isn't back yet. I've got a lot to do with the waist strength, but I feel like, excuse me, I've got little flies in my eyes. It's hard to sort of put into words what this crash has done to me, how it's made me feel. It's made me want to reset. It's made me want to go back to scratch, start from square one with trail riding, jumps, all sort of stuff like that. I just feel like I should go back to square one, start again, try and build myself up rather than trying to be doing 30-foot gaps. I should be getting more comfortable on the bike, more comfortable at speed, more comfortable sort of basic trail riding rather than immediately trying to cram years and years worth of mountain biking into a relatively short period of time. So this is me basically explaining the new direction for the channel, and what I set out to do originally is what I'm going to focus on again. So when I originally started posting YouTube videos riding my mountain bike, my plan was just to have fun in the woods with my mates and show, you know, what we get up to, and hopefully people will enjoy that. and we'll go to cool places. I'll discuss what I find when I get there. I'll discuss, you know, where to park. I'll put my Strava up and sort of give other people a heads up in that area, show you where to go, what to do and what to expect. We'll ride all different types of trails, all different areas and all different weathers. And I'll talk about the gear that I've bought and the gear that I buy and the gear that I use on a regular basis, and I'll explain why I bought that certain piece of kit, well, why I bought that certain component, or why I run the tyres that I run, the specific. Oh Jesus, the cliff is literally about to go. This whole section here is it's cracking quite badly. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, I need to get off of here. Way up there. Let's get around here. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing some honest reviews and explaining the things that I buy and why I buy those certain components for my bike and what they wear like, how long they last, how much they cost, etc. So, and generally just go back to showing me having fun on my bike with my mates in the woods. I had a conversation with a good pal, Danny Muffet, recently, and we both sort of agreed that I got to a point with my channel where I was searching for the next biggest jump. I was searching for the next thrill, the next video, the next YouTube, the next Instagram reel, what was going to go viral, and I'd lost the hype. I set myself out a task to do in a day, and I wanted to just do that one jump and then I wanted to go home and edit the video. And I do enjoy making YouTube videos, I enjoy editing. I really do. It's a big part of it for me, actually making the videos. I love it. And I hope it sort of shows that I put a bit of effort into the editing and, you know, how the videos look. This one might be a bit different because it's probably a bit dark now. I haven't got a light, so it's not going to be as good as usual, but yeah, the day out, or the video if you like, that really made me realise that I was thinking more about the YouTube and more about the Instagram than just having fun, was the Grenoside video, the recent Greno Woods visit where I did the Greno Gap and I was chuffed to bits. But in doing the gap, I didn't want to do anything else that day. I wasn't interested in doing the gap again. As soon as I got it in the can, if you like, or on camera, all I wanted to do was just go home and just edit the video and put it out quickly. Now, it's obviously worked. It's been my sort of most viewed vlog ever. I think nearly 10,000 people have watched that vlog now, which is mental for me. I mean, normally I get about sort of 300 to 500 views on a normal sort of vlog video. So to have 10,000 people watching one of my sort of half-an-hour vlogs is incredible. But as I put the edit together, I realised that that day had only been about doing that one jump. I'd gone there after not being there for 2 years. I'd gone there with the sole intention of just doing that gap. And that was it. All I wanted to do was the gap, and as soon as I'd done the gap, I just wanted to go home and edit. And that's not what it should be about. I should have gone there to have fun with my mates, and if I got over the gap, fair play. If I didn't, it shouldn't have mattered. So the theory is that I'm going to go back to basics with the channel and filming and how I enjoy my bike rides. So still going to be riding on a Saturday and editing my video Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and I'm going to put it out Wednesday at 6 p.m. every week. Same old concept, but it's just going to be a little bit different. Now, my shoulder feels absolutely fine, which is weird because I've still got a great big lump sticking out the top of it, but there's no pain. I've got no loss of movement. I feel absolutely fine pedalling around. I've not done anything steep or anything sort of gnarly, but let's turn around. I'm going to go home actually. This'll do. I can brake well. Steering's absolutely fine. The shoulder feels 100%, which is weird. So right now, riding my bike along, shoulder feels 100%. When I try and lift something heavy and I try and lift something up, it's a little bit different. I can feel that the strength isn't there, and the physio said probably another 4 weeks before I'm back up to a reasonable amount of strength to sort of try and push it a little bit more with exercise and riding my bike. But I figured out on the trails that you've just seen me do now tonight, and maybe around the Dolby Red Trail, etc., maybe a trip to Yearsley, Kilburn, places like that might be absolutely fine, as long as I don't try and do any of the jumps or any of the steep gnarly stuff that could end up with me falling off. And as long as I keep it to just riding sort of trail centre type stuff, then we should be all good, and we can start building it back up from scratch, if you like. I feel like 2 weeks off the bike is enough for me. That's the long and short of it. Now, I could slip and I could fall off here and I could do myself damage. So I'm probably pushing it a little bit by being out on the bike, but I just can't sit at home. I'm not one of those people. So it sort of got me thinking, like, how many of us love mountain biking that much that we're willing to put our bodies on the line, even though we've been told by doctors to take it easy for a set period of time? How many of us actually just ignore them and get out straight away, ride through the pain? How many of us self-diagnose our problems and we sort of say, you know, I know my body, I know what I'm capable of, I know how well I'm healing. I don't really know what I'm trying to say. I do, but I don't. I'm trying to ask the question, really. Am I being stupid out riding my bike and enjoying my life? You know, I'm 44 years old now, and I feel like if I'm capable of doing this, which you can blatantly see I am, then why shouldn't I? How long's the longest you guys have ever been off the bike for, you know, with a proper injury? I'm not suggesting a separated shoulder or AC joint or whatever it's called is not a proper injury, but the fact it's 2 weeks since I had the accident and I'm already out riding my bike again tells me it's not a proper injury. What's the longest you've ever been off the bike? And how many times have you been told to be off for 3 months and give it 2 weeks? I didn't quite get out before the sun set, but it was an incredible sunset this evening, it really was. Oh, that could have been bad. Whoa, that gravel, I didn't realise how deep that gravel was, and it just nearly took the front wheel away. Oh my God, that was fun. Anyway, it's getting a bit dark now, I ain't got lights on my bike, so I'm gonna go back in. But yeah, it's good to be back again. If I haven't thanked you personally for messaging me, wishing me well, telling me to stop being a fanny and get back on the bike, etc., then I'll take this opportunity to say thank you right now. It means a lot. Everyone that's wished me well and sent me kind messages. Absolute legends, the lot of you. Everyone that follows the channel, watches our adventures. I appreciate every single one of you. Over 900 people now are sort of following my channel, and probably a few of you wondering what the hell I'm going to do now, not being able to ride. Well, here it is. I can ride, and I will ride. So I'm going to give it a break this Saturday and do a little bit of extra work, and then I think the following Saturday is the Bolly Skyline race, and I'm going to make a decision as to whether I'm going or not. At the moment I don't think I will, because I don't think it's sensible. It doesn't mean I don't want to, because I really do. So we'll see. The next time see a video of me on YouTube, it might be at the start of the Bolly Skyline race, so we shall see. But until then, I bid you adieu. Thanks for coming along for the ride. I know you won't have enjoyed this because it's been pretty boring, but the main thing I wanted to do was just show you that I'm out on the bike, I'm riding, and we're feeling good, feeling strong, feeling capable, and we're not being down in the dumps. Legends.